Welcome to our channel. Today, we're delving into a book that could change how you perceive fear and intuition. The Gift of Fear, Survival Signals that Protect Us from Violence by Gavin De Becker is not just a guide, it's a revelation. Imagine learning to trust your instincts so deeply that you could navigate danger with clarity and confidence. This isn't about living in fear. It's about understanding the power it holds and using it as a survival tool. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more insightful book journeys that inform and inspire. Now, let's begin this thought-provoking exploration. Chapter 1. The Whisper of Fear. Picture yourself walking alone at night. You sense someone following you, and suddenly, a chill runs down your spine. That feeling, that alertness, is fear, your body's way of saying, pay attention. Gavin De Becker opens this book with a powerful idea. Fear is not an enemy. It's a gift, a survival signal designed to protect us. He tells the story of a young woman named Kelly, who narrowly escapes an attack because she listened to her intuition. Kelly's experience highlights a crucial truth. Intuition isn't random. It's your subconscious connecting the dots faster than your conscious mind can keep up. When fear speaks, it's often subtle, like a whisper, but it holds profound wisdom. It notices what your logical mind might overlook: a strange gesture, an unnatural smile, or an offhand remark that doesn't sit right. De Becker's message is clear. Ignoring these whispers is a mistake. Fear doesn't lie. It doesn't overthink. It's precise, immediate, and always protective. Chapter 2. Understanding the Predictable Nature of Violence. Violence often feels sudden, but De Becker argues it's rarely random. People who commit violent acts often leave breadcrumbs, small, telling signs that something isn't right. These signs, if recognized, can prevent harm. Take, for instance, the concept of forced teaming, a tactic where someone tries to create an artificial bond to lower your defenses. Or consider the overly charming stranger whose kindness feels a bit too calculated. De Becker shows us that predators test boundaries long before they act. Imagine walking into a room and sensing tension. Your gut tightens. Your instincts kick in. This is your brain processing microsignals: body language, tone of voice, and context. It's urging you to prepare, to act, or to leave. De Becker wants you to trust these signals. Violence doesn't erupt out of nowhere. It's often predictable if you know what to look for. Chapter 3. Denial, the Silent Killer. We've all done it, brushed off a feeling, told ourselves we were overreacting, or ignored a small voice saying, something's not right. Denial, De Becker warns, is dangerous. Denial keeps us in situations we should leave. It tells us to stay polite when we should assert boundaries. It convinces us that fear is irrational, even when it's the most rational response we could have. He shares a chilling story about a woman who ignored her intuition when a man offered to help carry her groceries. She felt uneasy, but dismissed it to avoid being rude. That small moment of denial led to a situation that could have been avoided if she had simply said no. De Becker's advice? Never prioritize politeness over your safety. Trust the signals your body gives you. They're there for a reason. Chapter 4. Boundaries, your first line of defense. Imagine building a fortress around yourself, not with walls and moats, but with firm, clear boundaries. These boundaries are your first line of defense against manipulation and harm. De Becker explains that predators often test their targets. They might invade personal space, dismiss a clear no, or use guilt to manipulate. Your job is to recognize these tests and stand firm. A powerful moment in the book comes when De Becker recounts a story of a woman who stopped a potential attacker simply by maintaining unwavering eye contact and firmly stating, "I don't need help." That boundary, simple yet decisive, saved her from harm. Boundaries aren't just about saying no. They're about believing that your no is enough. You don't owe explanations or apologies for protecting yourself. Chapter 5. Fear in Everyday Life. Fear isn't reserved for extreme situations. It's present in our daily lives, guiding us in subtle ways. It's that feeling when you step into an elevator and decide to wait for the next one because something feels off. Or when you decline an offer that seems too good to be true. De Becker teaches us to view fear as a tool for navigating life. It's not about paranoia, it's about awareness. When you start paying attention to how fear communicates, you begin to see it as an ally, not an adversary. Chapter 6. Tools for Personal Safety. In this chapter, De Becker equips us with practical tools to stay safe. From traveling alone to dealing with persistent strangers, he emphasizes preparation and awareness. One of the most valuable tools is mental rehearsal. Imagine scenarios and plan your responses. For example, if someone approaches you aggressively, how would you react? Visualizing these situations helps you respond calmly and confidently when faced with them. Another tool is assertive communication. A firm tone, direct eye contact, and clear language can often deter potential threats. De Becker reminds us that projecting confidence is one of the best ways to avoid becoming a target. Conclusion. Fear as a gift. De Becker ends with a profound reminder. Fear is not something to fear. It's something to honor. It's your body's natural defense system finely tuned to protect you from harm. By trusting your intuition, recognizing the signs of danger, and setting firm boundaries, you can navigate the world with greater confidence and safety. This isn't about living in constant vigilance. It's about living with empowered awareness. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this journey through the gift of fear insightful, please subscribe to our channel. Let's continue exploring books that inspire growth, understanding, and self-empowerment. Stay safe, trust your instincts, and we'll see you next time.